Hello guys and welcome. In the previous episode we landed on this planet and now we have to figure out what is the best location for a base. So there's few things that you have to look for when you choose your base, and one of them is steam geysers. Steam geysers will provide you with a lot of stable energy. There are three sources of energy in the game. It's a solar energy, obviously only works in the daytime. There's a wind energy. It's okay, but it doesn't give you that much power. And there's a thermal energy. Thermal energy is the best source in the game of energy, and that's something you want to have near your base. At least one will help you quite a bit. The other thing you want to look for is a bit of land to grow your food on. Luckily in the forest most of the land will be capable of. So as you can see on this land here, you will be able to grow food, and on this one that is roof granite you won't. It tells you in the left bottom corner what sort of material you have. So roof granite, that's a rich soil, so that's really good location. Rich soil will help your plants grow as well. Next thing you want to look for as well, like this location looks perfect for you because it looks like it's a steam geyser. There is some metals around, you would pick it normally, but as you can see in here there is water. Water at this moment, you cannot really build on water, you cannot destroy it, you cannot do anything with it. And I have a suspicion that this water will spread around more and more, possibly even connect to this lake in here. And that will basically make your base design very awkward and difficult to work with it. So I think the best starting location on this map is possibly in here. If you drag the wall in here, you will be protected well, at least initially, from most of the attacks. The other possible location I would consider is here, and just build around this mountain. That wouldn't be that bad either, but not the best because of the rich soil being in here. And the other thing as well you don't want to build very near the edges, because if somebody comes from this edge to attack you, you will have no time to prepare defenses and you can be caught by surprise. Okay, so now we decided that we're going to build in here. We have to move our materials. We landed in here with quite a few items, as you can see in here. You can scroll up and down with the wheel on your mouse. So the first thing we have to do is give our colonies some sort of weapons. As you can see, the items are in here at the moment. They are all forbidden, so the colonies will not randomly pick them and move them. So the first thing you want to do is check which colonies is who. So you click on the character in here, and you can see what sort of character they have and their skills. On gear you will see what they're wearing and what sort of equipment they carry with them. And on needs, they have different needs. I will talk about them later as we go. For now you want to pick the colonies to the highest shooting skill, which is Axel, and give him the rifle. You always land with the rifle. So you send him to the rifle, and then you pick up the other guy with the other shooting skill and send him to have a pistol. Then you are only left with the Ryan, and you can equip him with the knife. Press space, allow them to pick it up, and as soon as they pick it up, pause it. As you can see in here, you will get quite a few information in here. So build resources, unforbid resources, place stockpiles, and so on. So let's focus on it. The first thing we want to do is to move all these items from here kind of closer to our base, so we can have easier working. We can work easier from there. In order to do it, you go here to Architect to your left and select a zone. From the zone, you select the stockpile and you left click it and drag it, and that will create a stockpile. 10 by 8 is okay, 10 by 10 will do as well. So now you created your stockpile, otherwise your colonies will not move items unless they have this stockpile here. When you left click it, you can select here storage, and you can kind of adjust it as well. So if you wanted only a high quality items to be stored there, you would move that bar. If you wanted item with hit points that are full of hit points, you would move that way. For now, we're going to use this stockpile to store everything, including corpses, so click on everything, or you can click allow all in here. The priority will decide which stockpile colonies we'll choose to go for first. We're going to stick with normal because it's okay for a general stockpile for now. Now you get in here and you select all the items with the red crosses. So as you can see, we dropped in here with some wood, we dropped with some silver, so you select silver with double tap, double left click and press F to unlock it. You do the same with wood and pretty much every other resources in the game. So let's click, I think we clicked everything, there is some food as well, so let's click that. And you press space now, you will notice that your colonies will start moving items. For some reason Axel is not moving, so now we'll learn a little bit about the colony overview and workflow. As you can see, they are selected on different categories. So howling decides who is going to move what, and at the moment everybody should be moving on howling, so I'm not really sure why Axel is not doing it. Okay, he's doing it now. Yeah. So initially when you open that, you have either ticks that decide who is doing what, or manual priorities. At this stage of the game, just tick everything pretty much. Pick the best cook, but everything else allow them to do, because you will need them doing pretty much everything that is possible for you guys. Okay, when you selected that all, just close it and press space and you can watch your colonies moving the items for you. You can also control your speed by pressing 1, 2 and 3 on the keyboard. They will go faster and slower. Okay, now as your colonies are moving items, you see we have more messages. Build the room, place the growing zone, learn time controls, we've done that already, as you can see in here, yeah. And open info cards, so we've done that as well. But now let's focus on building the room, because your colonies will not be happy sleeping outside. As you can see in here, we have a little room already. All we have to do is create a little bit of more wall and place some doors, so we can easily do that. Go to orders and here structures, and you can create the wall. At the moment you can select silver, steel or wooden wall. Wooden wall is kind of good because you will have resources for it. So drag the wall like that. Then you will want wooden door as well. So place wooden door. At least now we'll have a place for our colonies to stay. So I will speed it up a little bit, allow them to move items, and I will come back to you when they start building the wall. Okay, so my colonies just drop some items in here, place materials, and it's going to start working on the wall. So just observe it closely because that will be important to us. He stopped for a little break, he will eat the package meal, so you land with quite a bit of food to start you going, so you are not too bad with food. As you can see, they're building even more. And as he places the door, this room will be finished. And immediately it went all dark. So when you place your mouse in here, you can see that you're outside in here. And in here you have a constructed roof. So this place now is enclosed. It is important for you because the items that are left outside will slowly deteriorate. So some of them will get spoiled and rotten, like this one has 99 hit points. It is because it's left outside. So as they stay outside, they will slowly deteriorate. It's not a big deal that early in the game, but eventually you will want to move your stockpiles inside. And also your colonies will not be happy sleeping outside. So now that we have colonists in here, we can give them some sort of place to sleep. So what you want to do is go to the furnitures and pick up the sleeping pods. And you place 1, 2, 3 next to each other. That will get your colonies going, and they will now sleep in this location here. So they will always sleep inside and they will not suffer any negative thoughts for sleeping outside. As you can see, slowly it's getting nighttime. You can see the time in here is 8 o'clock in the evening. Okay, now with that we're going to place the growing zone. So it's important that your colonies have enough food. to survive. So what you want to do, you want to go to zones again, create the growing zone, and just select the little area. Something like 7 by 7 should get you going quite enough. In here, you can grow different plants. So you have quite a bit of them. Potato is a good start. So you can go with the potatoes and they should grow it nicely in this growing zone. So whoever was selected as grower, they will chop the little plants and any trees that are growing inside in here. And eventually they will start placing new plants for you. As you can see, the guys are going inside in here. And you can see their needs in here and their thoughts as well. So he is tired. Sharing bedroom, that's a negative penalty for sharing bedrooms. Tons of joy, so he is quite happy because he has a lot of joy because he just landed in here. His new colony, optimism, so he is quite happy. And extremely low expectations, so they don't expect too much from the colony as they land in it. If you have a really rich colony, they will have higher expectation and they will want more to get more from you. Also, I noticed there is some items in here. Just unlock them, press F, and they will drag them back. That close is always useful to bring them to your stockpile. Okay, now let's figure out how to actually get them working properly. Because we give them tasks in here in the overview. But now we have to actually tell them what to do. So what you want to do, you want to click here, overview, and that's your workflow. But now you want to decide what time they're going to work and what time they're going to do different things. Click restrictions, and now you get to decide what they're doing. At the moment they have unrestricted access to everything, that's fine, don't worry about it yet. For now, they are automatically set to sleep for 8 hours and do anything they want for the rest of the hours. You don't want that. That's not the efficient system for you. You want them to have some sort of activities and do things. So we want them to work an 8-hour shift. So let's start them at 8. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-hour shift. 9, 10-hour shift, even you can pull easily 10-hour shifts for them and they should be happy with it. You want to make sure they have some joy in their life, so give them 2 hours of joy before bed, and then they can do whatever they want, and they should work quite fine. Okay, so I decided to go for 9 hours. 9 hours is still enough, they will have enough things to do. And if you click that, they will 6 o'clock they wake up, and now they will all wake up and go straight to work. So they know what they have to do, they have to plant the growing zone, they will grow plants for you. They will also collect them berries, so as you can see this berry that we collected that was mature like this one. Dropped some food, so you can use it for cooking. So just let them do the jobs and let them plant things here. Okay guys, so as you can see they're planting the plants and your base is kind of set up. What you can do for yourself before we finish this episode, grab orders and I will teach you how to mine. So click L on your keyboard or mine in here. Pause the game usually when you decide give orders so you don't waste your time. And just paint on these materials in here. Okay, or you can select and tell them to mine the bigger area like that. So what I will do, I will tell my colonies to dig it out like this. They should be quite happy with it, they will mine it out and it will produce as compacted steel, which is basically this steel in here. We'll be using that in the future episode to build the kitchen and get ready ourselves for cooking. For now guys, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed this episode, I hope you learned something useful, and if you do, please don't forget to give this video a like and let me know in the comments what do you want to see next. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys next time.